are you still recording?
Yep. So now that you've told us about what happened at the lab, explain why you went to the Swifty factory.
It all started 2 weeks ago, right after the Fleetfeet launch. You guys know the story behind Fleetfeet, right?
Some people won't stop talking about it, but I guess we should mention it for the recording.
I'll do it! Fleetfeet are the latest designer shoes released by the Swifty Shoe Corporation and made by the legendary shoe designer Macwood Fleetus. Fleetus designed them after he quit from Swifty Corps. He made them in secret, and it was believed he planned to start his own shoe company with them. But he died in 1950 before he could do it. Last month, Swifty Corps discovered 1,000 pairs of shoes hidden away in a secret vault at the old factory here at McGuffin Plains. So finally, these rare limited edition Swifty Fleetfeet shoes are now available around the country with only a set number of shoes sold per city.
Okay, that's enough free advertising for Fleetfeet.
You know, Fleetus taught part-time here at McGuffin High as a science teacher after he quit Swifty Corps, right?
Yeah, that's why he's like a local hero.
That lab we were in, Lab 310, has been closed for years. It's the lab where Fleetus used to teach. The faculty says it's been closed because it burned down and they can't afford to fix it. But some say the teachers won't teach there because the ghost of Fleetus haunts it. I was really caught up in the Fleetus hype, even though I couldn't afford Fleetfeet. My mom works at the Golden Pillars Hotel. She said that Fleetus would often stay in this particular room there when he lived in town. So I went snooping around the room one day when it was empty. Thought I'd find something interesting. And that's when I found this hidden in a ceiling vent. It was a note Fleetus had written on some old guest book from the hotel.
They may find my Fleetfeet vault, but they will not find where I have hidden my real treasure. Treasure?
Read on. Fleetus writes that he had another hidden vault that holds another designer shoe, even rarer than Fleetfeet, and only 9 of it were made. They'd be worth a fortune. He says that the combination to open the vault are the serial numbers of the first 2 pairs of Fleetfeet shoes he made.
And you two bought those pairs since Fleetfeet was first released here in McGuffin.
But of course, we had to be first.
Sting came to us, showed us the note, and said he had found the secret vault.
I discovered it after a week of sneaking into the factory. I promised them a 3-way split, 3 pairs each. We had to go find the vault before Swifty Corps did. So later that night, we snuck into the factory.
Oh no, my new shoes!
Shh! You want us to get caught? Here it is.
Wow!
Can we just open it and get out of here? I'm scared.
Okay, read out your serial numbers. Wilson first.
6, 8, 3, 0, 2, 4, 4.
6, 8, 3, 0, 2, 4, 5.
Oh, that's weird. It's not opening. Maybe...
Who dares violate my vault? Are you trying to steal my treasure?
No! We were just...
As punishment, you must give me your treasure. Go to Lab 310 tomorrow night and burn all the money you have. If not, you will never be rid of me.
Tin cans stacked around us were knocked away by the ghost one by one. Slime appeared out of nowhere. I never ran so fast in my life.
Okay, got that on record. So, do you come from a long line of cowards, or are you the first one?
Iris. So, what do you think?
I think they're so gullible, they deserve to lose their money.
I just don't want Sting to get away with stuff like this. Your Iris has a glass cutter? Cool!
Don't call it.
Sorry, forgot. Don't call it the Iris.
They mentioned glowing slime, right?
And aluminum boats floating on air. Nothing in here. Guess the money really did burn away with all that alcohol they put on it.
The lab is open. But how did... Miss Abel, I might have known. You and Mr. Cord, come with me to my office. Now. Tell me why I shouldn't have you suspended for damaging school property.
The glass already had cracks. Don't punish them, sir. I'm sure they were just trying to help us reopen the lab.
Don't take their side, Miss Bunsen. These kids are all alike. They have no respect for science. Just like those vandals, Divot and Hickory.
You mean Wilson Divot and Ashley Hickory? What did they do?
Mr. Ernemlayer gave a lab exam a few weeks ago that Wilson and Ashley flunked. We're not sure, but...
Of course I'm sure! A week after the test, I was going to lock up the lab after dismissal. When I entered, everything was destroyed. Thousands in lab equipment and supplies, all gone. I rushed out to see who did it. I saw Divot and Hickory running away. I talked to them the next day, but they said they were watching a movie at the time, and they even gave me their torn tickets to prove it. But I know those two did it. Maybe it was revenge. Perhaps they didn't want me to give any more lab exams. They knew the school wouldn't replace the equipment, just like they were too cheap to fix up Lab 310.
Sir, I think you're taking out your anger on Danton and Iris.
Perhaps. Then show these two out, Miss Bunsen. I need some time to calm down.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Mr. Ernemlayer's really a great teacher. He just has a lot on his mind lately. No wonder there isn't room in it for new info.
Can't you be nice for once? Do you think you can figure out the mystery? Let us know in the comments.
Hey, maybe you can get one of them to help you, Danton, so you can leave me in peace.
Anyway, see what happens next. We have new episodes every week. Like and subscribe to keep updated.
Or don't. Whatever.
See you next time, guys.